God bless you, woman of God. Welcome to our channel. Today we will be talking about how to set up an action plan to achieve our self-development goals in the year 2021. If this is your first time here, my name is Rosa. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you have a friend or a family member that doesn't speak English, but you want to share this content with them in Spanish, send them to our channel, La Mujer de Dios. The link will be in the description below. And we are only 15 days away from the beginning of year 2021. Therefore, we continue planning ourselves, getting ourselves ready for this brand new year to start. And today we continue with our action plan to achieving our self-development goals. Many times in our lives, as women, as mothers, as wives, we tend to ignore, we tend to neglect this area of our lives. We normally tend to prioritize our husband's goals, our children's goals, everybody else's goals, but our goals. We tend to look at everybody else's goals as more important than ours, ignoring any type of investment in our personal, professional, ministerial future. And it should not be like that. God has deposited gifts and talents in our lives so that we may be a blessing to other people, whether it be at work, whether it be at church, whether it be in our personal lives or in our community. Which is why it is so important that we don't neglect our professional, our personal development goals, studies, career, ministry, etc. We cannot ignore these goals because we have been given an assignment in this world and we need to do it to the best of our abilities. Our personal development involves anything and everything that has to do with our intellectual growth and our human development, mainly with acquiring the knowledge that would lead us to become better individuals in our ministries, in our career, in our studies. It is what will allow us in the future to have a better quality of life. On the sheet provided to you guys on our first video on this series, we wrote 5 goals in the 5 different categories of our lives. Today we're going to be working with the 5 goals that you chose for your self-development area. We will be creating a work plan on how we can achieve those goals. We're going to ask, how can we achieve it? When can we achieve it? Where can we achieve it? So what things we need to do in order for us to achieve those goals? Let's say that the 5 goals that we are proposing to accomplish this year in this category are: number 1, finishing a university degree, finishing some sort of career. To achieve this goal, I must ask myself a few questions before I get started. Where will I do it? Would I be an in-person student or would I do it online? Recognizing everything that's going around with the COVID and all the changes in our world, it is important to understand and know if it's even possible for us to go in person or if we would have to do our studies online. We should also ask ourselves, how much will this cost? And what time do I have available to dedicate to the accomplishment of this goal? With the answers to these questions, I will be able to make a better plan. So how will I do it? I will study at the university such and such, and I will be enrolled in the online program. It will cost $2,400 per year, for which I will set apart every month $200 for me to be able to pay the cost of my education. When will I do it? I will take 3 classes, 3 times a week, on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 o'clock at night for 2 hours a day. The clarity and the definition on this goal will set you up for success, for you to be able to achieve it. Example number 2. Let's say I want to grow in my area of expertise. For this goal, I will plan to attend 2 conferences every year that will help me in my personal, professional, or ministry development. To reach this goal, I will first have to research which conventions which conferences are available in my region, and also what would be the cost involved in this conference. How? I will find conferences that are directed to pastors, leaders, influencers, YouTubers, or speakers. Because as we give ourselves conferences to other people, we need to be filled. We need to learn new skills in order for us to become better at what we do. Where? I would go anywhere within the United States. I can either drive or find a place that I can fly into inexpensively. When? Let's say I will go to conferences that are hosted within the months of September, October, and November. And we know things happen, things change, and our plans have to be made flexible so that we can adjust in the event something happens that we cannot accommodate our goals to what we had planned. Number 3, improve my level of productivity. For this goal, we are going to find techniques, things we can do to do our daily activities in a faster way, more efficient way, but without losing the quality of the work we do. For example, we can say to become more productive in my daily living, at night I will prepare my clothing and everything that I'm gonna wear or need for the next day. I will also prepare a to-do list for my next day. And next to every item on my list, I'm gonna point out or make sure that I note out what is the priority of each task. What things are a must do during the next day and what things are not so urgent that can be left to the bottom of the list. So every day I would prioritize my list and I would write down the things that I need to do on the following day. That way when I wake up in the morning, my clothes has already been set up and I have a list that I can tackle my tasks one by one, knowing that I have accomplished my most important task because I noted to it the priority on that task. If for some reason at the end of the day I was unable to finish all my tasks, I will write those on my list for the next day. Learning and applying techniques like this will help me become better, more productive, and more efficient, not only in my professional area, but in my daily living. Goal number 4 for my personal development. Let's say I want to learn a new language. In order for us to have a better job or to even serve a wider and more diverse community, we need to learn different languages. It is very important for us to learn other languages. In my case, as a Hispanic, my primary language is Spanish. But as I came into this country, the language that is spoken in the United States is English. Therefore, I made it my business to learn English. That way I can communicate with the people around me. But we don't stop there. If we want to serve a specific community that we do not know the language that they speak, it would be great for us to learn their language in order for us to serve them better. Let's say I want to learn how to speak French. If I want to learn a new language, how do I do it? There is an awesome app that is completely free. You can download it on your phone or you can download it in your tablet. This app is called Duolingo. It helps you learn the basic elements of a conversation in the language that you want to learn. Italian, French, Spanish, English, whatever the language you choose. And it doesn't only show you how to read and how to write the language, but it shows you how to speak the language. I know there are other apps and there are other ways that you can learn a language. But if you say that you don't have money, resources in order for you to invest financially into your goal, this is a free way for you to learn a new language. When will I do it? Let's say I will spend 20 minutes every day at my lunchtime. Where will I do it? At my job, either in my car or in the cafeteria. Goal number 5. Learn something new every day. Learn something that helps you to become better or more efficient at your job or in your ministry or your personal life. Or learn to develop essential techniques that you need in your daily job. How? I can study a small course in a platform called Skillshare. This platform has thousands of small courses that can teach us skills and abilities that we can apply in our jobs to be more effective and more productive in what we do. When at 6 o'clock in the afternoon, where using my computer in my room. If we become committed with ourselves to achieve greater things, it will help us boost our self-esteem, and it will help us become better people for those around us. Normally, we neglect ourselves. We tend to leave ourselves to the last, but we must learn to take care of ourselves, to invest in ourselves so we can grow in a personal level, spiritual level, but also in a professional level, that we may become a blessing, that we may be better in our jobs, in our ministries, and for our families. If we invest in ourselves, we can get a better job. We can possibly make more money to support our families. We can possibly attend a greater group of people in our ministries. If we invest in ourselves, you are important and you deserve it. Invest in yourself so that you can grow and become better every day. There are many more examples that we can use in personal development, such as learning how to play an instrument or learning how to code a computer program, and maybe even how to project yourself to an audience. But the most important thing that we need to remember when planning for self-development is that we need to set apart time to practice those things that we learn. If we learn a new skill, if we learn something new but we don't practice it, we are going to forget it. We need to practice what we learn so that it can stick to us and that we can become better at it every day. So if this video has been a blessing to your life, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.